Hello. Hello? Hello. Hello. I'm going to assume my mic is working. Hello. Hi, everybody. It has been a little while since Monday, right? I would like to assume it was Monday. Not me forgetting when I last streamed. That's how long it's been. When I forget when I streamed last. But aside from my little lapse in memory, hello, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Oh goodness. And my chat does not seem to want to work on my overlay. We love this. Yay. Goodness gracious. Why does it never work when I need it to? Which is like all the time. I need assets that work. Stream Elements, please. I'm on my hands and knees. I'm begging you, please. Why doesn't the chat want to work? I want to weep. Yes, actual Thanksgiving. You mean Thursday. But yes, no, actually, I was reminded yesterday that it was, Turkey Day over down south of where I live. So I was like, all right, that's happening. And then today I was bombarded by like 12 emails when I woke up being like, whoa, hey, did you know there's this thing called Black Friday sales? And I'm like, oh gosh, I'm not gonna buy anything. Well, maybe, I don't know. There was one email that had like, it was from a bookstore. I might hop on that just because there is a manga that I did want to buy. I didn't buy it when I was out shopping the other day, but because it was only because I would have bought it there, but the I don't know what they did when they were, unboxing it or putting it on the shelves or whatever they were doing, but the handling of it was a little not great. Like the spine was kind of a little banged up, and there was like, it had like little kind of rips in like the side of it, and I was like, I'd rather order this online and get it kind of like not damaged. I mean, it's like a little thing, but still, I thought it was, kind of and they didn't have all the volumes anyways, so I wanted to like kind of get them all in a package. Oh, what was the name of it? I can't remember. I searched it up the other day. Look at all these obsolete things that I have searched up, and not one of them is the thing that I'm looking for. I swear I searched it up. What is it called? Ah, why? Ah, here it goes. The Sign of Affection is this manga I saw, and I read through like the first like 10 pages of volume 1, and I was like, okay, I'm sold. I want it, but I'll buy it online. That's been my latest thing is I go into a bookstore, I go right to the manga section. I'm like, okay, I don't read a lot of manga. I want to, but I never do. So I'm just gonna go into the manga section. I'm gonna pick up whatever catches my eye, and if I like it, I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna read it. So far it hasn't been the worst idea. There is one volume of a manga that I still haven't read yet. I haven't had the time or the mental energy to pick it up and read it, but the other volume, I think I talked about it a while back. That was good. It's good, really good. I need to look for like if there's other volumes of it yet. As I am rapidly refreshing the chat, hoping that it'll come up on the screen. Oh, I don't think it will. Oh, this is so sad. This is so sad. Press F for the chat in chat. But yeah, I hope everyone has been having a great week, a good week, an okay week. You know, it can be one of those times, and I only hope for the best or better, or just, you know, just a little bit better. If that's all that can be mustered, then that's pretty good. Progress is progress. F chat for chat. Much appreciated. Oh boy. And you can't really tell because, you know, my physique does not actually showcase this, but I'm wearing blue light glasses and it feels a little weird trying to position them on my face correctly. So I keep looking at computer screens and phone screens all day, every day. And, you know, this won't reverse any of the irreparable damage I've done to my eyes and or brain. But, you know, never hurts to start blocking out harmful blue light, you know, maybe. But, like, they're literally just blue light glasses. Like, there's no prescription or anything else in them. I don't have a reading prescription or prescription that requires me to look up close or see things up close better. So it's literally just, it's just blue light glasses. I might as well be wearing 3D glasses, honestly. That'd be cooler and cheaper. But yes, I hope everyone had a very relaxing day yesterday. If you were celebrating your turkey day, eating aforementioned turkey, and hopefully, you know, peaceful family gatherings. Very peaceful. Please. I know when family gets together like this, it's a recipe for some tension sometimes. Unless your family's chill, in which case you're just like, hey yo, Uncle Greg, pass the line, let's go. I hope you all had a chill Uncle Greg who's just go with the flow, party type of guy. Really opens your heart and all your liquor. Yes, my Thursday was, I would say it was relatively, you know, not much happened. You know, maybe some work stuff, but like, I'm not gonna get into that because I'm not gonna get into that. It's fine. But yeah, what else has been going on in my life since we last spoke on, I'm presuming, Monday? Just trying to, you know, generally get my life together. Very, very difficult. I'm doing my best, but it's hard. It's hard, man. Trying to get my life together, trying to figure out what the heck I even want to do. Try to get done the things that I know I want to do, smaller things, but you know, things that I think are substantial to my life. Trying to figure out what I'm even doing like next month. Next month is December. That's weird. And, you know, when December comes, you know, Stories is gonna be back full time. And, well, I don't know if I'll be... maybe I'll pop in every now and then. Say hi, float around a little bit, you know. Ooh. Float around. Whee! But yeah. It'll be nice to go back full time to Marshmallow Gummy Stories. I'm sure you've all missed her dearly. And yeah, I gotta plan what we're gonna do for my birthday. So that's coming up in, let me pull up my calendar because I can't count. Oh god, how long is that gonna be? So today's 25th, 26, 27, 20, 29, 30, 31, 32. No, wait. Let me try again. So 25th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Okay. 14, 15? 14 to 15. About 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. 2 weeks till the day of the birth. And though actually we're gonna have to do it right. We're gonna have to do it earlier because I won't actually be here. I'm gonna be traveling for the day of birth. So that's gonna be interesting. Oh, really? Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. I always find it so fun to just find people with like birthdays that are close to yours. It's like, hey, random internet person or anime character that, you know, we'll never know I'm even alive, let alone that we have the same birthday. But look, birthday twins. Like, there's a couple people that I share birthday with. One's an actual person. What's her name? Eminita. She voices Honoka in from Love Live. We have the same birthday. That's pretty cool. Queen. I greatly respect her. Yes, exactly. Just squishy stories all month. You know, yep, exactly. Exactly. Not a single other, you know, actually, you know what? I do confess there may be, you know, the appearances of another stories. PNG stories. You know, you haven't seen her in a really long time. Reactive PNG stories. She might come back. Actually, hold on. You see nothing? You see nothing? You see absolutely nothing? Do. Da, 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 da. Hi. Yeah, you know, long time no see, guys. Look at me. How many eons has it been since I've been here? Like, hello? I've been like locked in the basement for like 7 months. Bring me back. Okay, not that long. I'm being a little overreactive, but still, it's been a hot minute since I've been here, guys. Do you remember me? Have you forgotten about me? Please say you remember me. I forgot to get some more water. What a shame. Yeah, maybe I'll pop in once or twice if Gummy Stories doesn't quit stealing the mouse. Like, Mom said it's my turn on the stream. Okay, I'm gonna give the mic back to Novels. Up. Ooh, that was weird. I think I blacked out. Hi. Hello. Again. How is it going, my fellow people? Wait, this might be the wrong version. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Was that the right version? I don't think it was. Okay. I guess I'll just go with this one. Ignore the slight green you can see. It doesn't exist. Leave it to me to mess up what was already perfectly fine. Okay, yes, that is true. That was on Twitch, though. That was on Twitch. Actually, I've been thinking about, you know, trying streaming on Twitch. Maybe I've said that like a few times already and I'm just like not actually following through on it. But what would happen if I tried streaming on Twitch? Like just once, just out of the blue. Like just maybe. If I just decided, you know what? You know what would be fun? Maybe just to kind of mess around one day, just to press live, go on Twitch, see what happens. I'm sure nothing would really happen though, but it'd be interesting to, you know, experience the Twitch culture. I'm very not acquainted with it. It low-key intimidates me. Not low-key, it just intimidates me straight up. Like, regardless if it's novels, stories, whoever, Twitch scares me. I'm gonna be real. Twitch kind of freaks me out. And I know it shouldn't, but it kind of does. Like, I don't know how to navigate it. I don't know how to find people. I don't know how, like, the whole culture of the site works. It just feels like it's all some, like, inside, like, common knowledge, some secret language that everyone's learning. I'm like, what? I don't know. I just don't get it. I'm sure it's not as, like, you know, as complex as I'm making it up to be, but it feels like it. It feels like every time I go on that site, I just feel so out of place. Like, I'm just like, what do I do? I don't understand what to do. How do I interact? What am I supposed? I don't feel like I belong here, you know? It's okay if you don't. I'm slightly out of my league when it comes to just, you know, streaming in general. So I think it probably would just maybe I just need to find a streamer that I just really like, and then I just kind of sit there and just kind of take in the whole of what Twitch has to offer and see what happens. How do you do, my fellow humans? I am human, not star, not alien. No siree. I am just like you. I'm not a hot tub streamer, so what if I get a hot tub in my background? What then? What about that? Would that work? Oh, I just realized something. Hold on. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Vibing. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nice. Chat, why will you not show up on the screen? I'm so sad. If you could only hear how rapidly I'm clicking my mouse. Hold on, let me see if I can get this. I don't think you can hear it. I think the sound reduction kind of tunes it out, but like, yeah, that's pretty fast. Pretty fast if I do say so myself. Sad day. But yeah, actually, let me talk about what's coming up in the week. We are at the day of Fry, and that means there are 2 more days left in the week. If you go from Monday to Sunday, not Sunday to Saturday. But yeah, so tomorrow we have The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. I did originally have that scheduled at 7 p.m., but then I remembered I have weekend things to do on that specific day. So I moved it down 2 hours. I probably won't play for that long either. Just probably around an hour, just because like I also need to get going. But alas, I still wanted to stream that day. So, and then Sunday, again, I also forgot there are weekend things happening later on in the day. So I'll probably maybe stream for about 2 hours on Sunday. But we're gonna try this game that I've actually had on my Switch for quite a while, actually. I've had it for a while. I kind of forgot it was there, and then I was trying to figure out what I wanted to play next, and then I was like, oh, let's try this game. So we're gonna be playing Moonlighter. I don't really know what it is. I just kind of liked the thumbnail and was like, why? Or maybe there was a reason I bought it, but I can't not remember it. Whatever it was, it has escaped me. So I guess we'll all be in for it if we've never seen this game before. Should be fun. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. But actually, speaking of games, there was, I think there still is the Steam sale going on right now. I ended up buying 5 games for not as much as I thought I would spend, and I'm very, very happy about that. So there's one game I bought. Where was it? Where'd it go? Oh, so there's one game, not the one I was looking for, but I bought this game called Florence. It looks like it's kind of like a painty, sketchy style game, and it looks like it goes like a whole story of something. And I mean, literally the Storiesofstars channel. I'm excited. So I'm gonna play that at some point. Oh yeah, I bought Muse Dash. I've seen a lot of people playing this, and like, when I'm not terrible at rhythm games, I enjoy them. So maybe Muse Dash stream in the future, possibly, maybe, we'll see, maybe. Oh, here it is, Little Witch in the Woods. Now this one was on the more expensive side. I think it was the most expensive game that I purchased, even on sale. But the whole aesthetic of this game is just so cute, so cute, so sweet. So I want to try this out. It looks like another kind of like life sim with magic. And one thing about me, I actually am quite a sucker for like kind of like mythical, magical, you know, creature, you know, witch type games, type like fairies and woodland creatures and like fairy tale type-esque things. I love that. So I'm very excited to delve into this game, see what's going on. There's like a cute little witch girl, and there looks like a mandrake sprite. Looks like it's like from the Scream painting. Ah! So yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna play that, but look forward to that in the future. And there was that, how many games was that? So that's 3. What else did I get? Okay, I can't remember. I've forgotten everything I purchased. Oh right, I got Terraria. I bought Terraria. That's the reason why I wanted to buy games in the first place, because my younger brother told me that there was a sale on Terraria, that it was always like every time Terraria's on sale it's always $5. So I'm like, you know what, since, you know, I've heard a lot of good things about this game, and I've always wanted to try one of those like kind of like, you know, exploration open world type, you know, build up yourself type games, but I can't play Minecraft or literally any open world simulator because it makes me nauseous. I'm gonna try out Terraria. So that's gonna be a thing. I'm excited. It looks like fun. Yeah, Steam works on Mac. It's just that there's a lot of games that aren't available for Mac. There are some, but a lot are just Windows only. But yeah, I have to look very carefully for the fruit symbol next to the window pane, so I can actually play it, because I actually have a few games on here that I bought a bit too quickly, not realizing they weren't available for Mac. For example, I have the definitive edition of Misao. However, it is only available for Windows, so I unfortunately have not been able to play it. I have played the original, like the free to play versions of Misao. I played both before and after the update. Fucked up game, but I still really loved it. And I think, did I also have Mad Father on here? I can't remember. Yes. Okay. So what happened? I think what happened was I bought a bundle with Mad Father and Misao when they first came out on Steam, but I didn't realize at the time, because I was like, oh my gosh, they're out on Steam, I want to support the developer, I'm gonna buy them, and then not realizing that they were only available for Windows, and I was like, oh man. And when I finally realized, it was too late to get a refund, so they're just kind of stuck here until I get, like, you know, a PC. And then I can like use my Steam account on that PC and then download all the games there and just be like, hey, look, I can play anything I want now. So that's the goal. Someday, not someday soon, but someday, maybe in like the next 3 years, I'll save up for a gaming computer of some variety. I don't know. Maybe it may take more than 3 years. maybe 5 years on like the lower end, maybe like 15 years. I'm not very good at saving money. I literally, yeah, I've spent so much money this week. It's bad. It's bad. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Glad you could join us. I'm doing all right. No, I'm doing all right. It's been a day. But my boss bought us a round of Starbucks, and I tried to, what was it? The dragon fruit refresher something or other, and I added strawberries. I didn't know you could do that. Like, I legitimately did not know that you could just add like dried fruit into your cold Starbucks drinks. Like, I had I don't know what happened, but like I had like a version of like the app, and I ordered through it, but for whatever reason it wouldn't give me like stars, or I couldn't like add things to favorites, and I couldn't like, you know, do anything with it. So I just was like, okay, this is kind of weird, whatever. Then I ended up deleting that account, making a new one, and it was like, oh, here are all these bonuses and benefits that you can have when you buy our drinks. And I'm like, so I've been doing this for like half a year, not getting these rewards and benefits, and you're telling me that now just because I made a new account? What? And before that, I would just, you know, order in person, because what else was I supposed to do? What other option was there? So I never thought, like, there was no option to be like, they don't like outwardly say, hey, would you like, you know, any other additives in your drinks or whatever? Maybe not like in that phrasing. Additive sounds like, you know, you want any extra things that like you probably shouldn't have in your drink. But yeah, I didn't know you could do that. So I was like, I'm gonna get some dried strawberries in my drink, and it was fantastic. The drink was like drinking, you know the taste of like gum, like really like sugar-free sweet gum that lasts for like 5 minutes and then the flavor's completely gone afterwards. It felt like drinking like 5 sticks of gum. It was so good. I couldn't drink it very fast though. 1, because it was so sweet. 2, there's like chunks of dragon fruit and strawberries, so that kind of made it a little hard to kind of like, you know, chug it, which is what I usually do. So that made it last. Like, I literally had it from the time I got at work to when I got home, and even a bit later, just because I was like slowly sipping on it, trying to, you know, avoid the little chunks of fruit. I did eventually eat most of them, but like, I don't know, it's just not a good feeling in your mouth. It's kind of like soft and gooey and just, ugh. Not a fan. Not a fan. It's a farm crafting sim, but it's still in early access, and I need platforming skills for Terraria. That's okay. Look, I got through, what was it called? I got through that one game with the liar princess and the blind prince. I got through that in like 3-4 streams, something like that. It was fine. This'll be fine, ye doubters. Oof. All right, my wrist just cracked. I don't know what happened, but like just partway through the day, I just moved my wrist and I'm like, ooh, that's kind of sore. What happened? I don't do anything with my left wrist. My left arm is like my non-dominant arm. The left side of me is just kind of useless. So when it hurts, I'm like, why are you hurting? I don't do anything with you. So I've just been mildly confused. The only thing I've done is break my left arm, my left wrist. Why are you hurting? To be fair though, that happened many years ago. Many years ago. Like many years ago. Many years ago. So. But alas. Yeah, Steam Deck, like, I mean, I would see like the benefits of that, but okay, here's the thing. There are so many programs that are just not made for Mac computers that I want to be able to use. Every time I've looked up a tutorial on how to use a thing, it's always on a Windows computer and it's always with settings I don't have, and it's like, this is so hard to translate into Mac ease. I don't get it. So I want to have both like a Mac computer for what it does and then a Windows for what it can do. I want to have the best of both worlds. I want to have my cake and eat it too, dang it. I want to have a cat and a dog. You can't make me choose. I refuse. Oh boy. Hey, that's okay. Lurking is totally fine. Like, you know, I appreciate those who, you know, type in chat and we talk and banter, have fun. But if you're just here to just kind of chill, lurk, and just kind of see what's going on, that's perfectly fine. That's what I do pretty much like every single stream I've ever watched. Like, I only ever get the courage to like type in like every so often, just like, you know, maybe a couple hearts in there, like a word of encouragement, but like it's not a constant thing for me. So I totally get the lurk mentality. You were perfectly fine in my book. Perfectly fine. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate everyone who comes in here, regardless if you chat or if you're just sitting here and just kind of enjoying the vibes. You're all part of the constellation, and I appreciate that so much. Like, it's wild to think that like anyone would, you know, want to kind of sit in and just be like chilling with me, of all people, me. But here you are. And I'm very grateful, and just, yeah, I'm getting super cheesy. I'm sorry, but hey, it's in my title. Something cheesy's happening, so gotta sprinkle in a little bit of parm in there. Salt Bay, the cheese. Sprinkle it on there, good. Torch it, get all nice and crispy and golden and gooey. I'm gonna stop saying weird shit. My leg. Oh, did I mention this? Oh yeah, no. I think I tweeted about it. But yeah, so I was this is so stupid. But I was like kind of I was supposed to do like a treatment last night, and I was kind of setting up the room to do it, and I fully rammed my thigh into the armrest, and now there is a big old bruise on my left thigh, and it freaking hurts. And I'm just like, I'm so stupid. Why did I do that? All I had to do was close a drawer, and then I would be able to go around it. But no, I didn't, and now my leg is purple. I mean, there's a lot of me that's purple, but still, like, my leg does not have to be one of them. And like, it was so bad that like, this happened like sometime in the evening yesterday. When I got home, like 2 hours later, the bruise was already showing. Like, bruises usually take like a good, like solid, like, you know, half a day to kind of show up. This one was like almost instantaneous. As soon as I felt, I'm like, oh, that's gonna show. That's gonna be a big old bruise. Like, I'm not gonna be surprised if it gets bigger. Like, oh, like I was just like, I could feel it as I'm walking today, and I'm like, it's not even in like the innards of, it's like on the outside of my thigh, and I could feel it just walking. Like, oh, not the worst bruise I've ever had, but it's still pretty bad. Probably the worst self-inflicted bruise I've ever gotten. I think the worst bruise I ever got, I was a, you know, youngish child going on teenager, somewhere around that area, and I was wearing these flip-flops that I got maybe a few days prior. They were still pretty stiff, and they were kind of like, what kind of material? It wasn't the bendy kind of material like flip-flops. It was kind of like fake leather, and it was kind of like stiff, and it had like, I don't know how to describe it, but like it was that kind of flip-flop. It wasn't like a normal kind of flip-flop. It was like more of a fashionable flip-flop than anything. So I was walking up the stairs with them like an idiot, and I tripped on the stair because my flip-flop did not flex to the stair, and I ended up like basically just, my whole toenail just like came off basically, and my toe was just like so purple, and like, oh, it was so bad. It was so bad. Again, that hurt, but I think what hurt more was my pride. I was like, why would I do this to myself? How did this happen? How did I let this happen? Oh boy. the wobbly life. I'm trying to destroy as many cars as possible because why? Exactly, why not? Why not? If they give us the power to, why not take it on? Why not exploit it? I mean, use it for what it's meant for. Yep. I mean, if they programmed it into the game, you might as well try it out. I say as I never choose any bad decision ever because I fear the consequences of fictional characters judging me. Yeah, destruction! It's good stuff. Aw. The streams, the games, the vibes. I appreciate that. And I know Stories does too. Wow. Oh, hey, welcome. No worries. I'm glad you could join. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Great to see ya. Why not destroy the world? You can wait. before are you directing that? You're directing that at you're directing that at Asher, right? You're not suggesting I destroy the world. I mean, how that's actually an interesting premise. How could I, Novels of Novas, destroy the world? That's a good prompt. Let me think. Now, what could I do that could destroy the world? How could the world be destroyed under my hand? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. Not sure. My evil thoughts haven't developed quite yet. I'm not exactly sure how I would tyrannically rule. Maybe I'll get there. One stream at a time. You've done something similar, rammed my toe full speed into the next concrete step. No, not concrete. No. Oh my god. Oh, I can only imagine. Like, my stairs are wood. So concrete. Ooh. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. That's no. Oh no. That's not good. I pray that your toe healed up. And that's still there. Blow up the sign. We're going to set fire to the sun. Genius. Please. I'm gonna play. What was that? When was that one game? It was like it was like pandemic simulator or something. I don't know. It's like you can either like save the world or destroy it via virus. I played that one day and I'll be like, Novels destroys the world. Novels finally destroys the world. Actually, I haven't checked if that game is available on... Hold on. Let me first figure out what it's called. I'm just gonna search a pandemic simulator. Oh, I think it's called Plague Inc. Okay. That sounds familiar. All right. Let's see. Plague Inc. Oh, guys, it's available for Mac. It's available for Mac. Guys, this could happen. This could actually happen. Oh my god, I can actually buy it. novels could actually destroy the world. If I destroyed the world, it would be completely on accident, and I know it. Now, first of all, how dare you? Second of all, how dare you? Third of all, I mean, maybe, you know, that is a possibility, but guys, I could destroy the world. Oh, this would be so fun. Oh my gosh. Should I do it? I'm a star, meaning I am much closer than I get a ray come and ban the world is gone. Oh no. Now I'd have to find a big old ice ray to, you know, dampen the burning heat of the sun, but like, you know, possible. Theoretically possible. Oh my gosh, am I actually gonna do this? Am I actually gonna buy the game? Oh my god, am I actually gonna buy? I really want to. And it's on sale. I get like this bundle. The Rebel Ink exclamation. Okay, that looks like some kind of like, yeah, it's like a civilization simulator. No free talk Friday. How about destroy the world? World destroying Friday. We gotta have the alliteration. Now what's a word that starts with F in regards to destroying the world? Words related to destroying the world. Let's start with F. F is fire that burns down the whole town. Used for uranium bombs, and is for no survivors. It's Fun Fridays, guys. We solved it. I got there eventually. Oh my god. Oh, there's a mega edition, mega edition bundle. So it's got Plague Inc. involved, Plague Inc. The Cure, and the soundtrack. Huh. Cool. Now what's The Cure? It looks like it's DLC. Can you save the world? Take control and stop a deadly global pandemic by any means necessary. Allocate resources to boost testing capacity. Make face masks compulsory. This is just 2022 simulator. Well, maybe 2021 simulator. 2022 doesn't really have compulsory mask mandates anymore. Lockdown countries are investigating experimental treatments in Plague Inc.'s biggest expansion ever. When did they add this? When did this came out in January of 2021. That's so perfect. That's actually so perfect. Yeah. So Plague Inc. came out in February of 2016. The DLC came out in 2021. That is hilarious. I actually love that. Okay, I'm actually gonna do it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy the bundle. This is so funny. Oh my gosh. That is actually hilarious. Excellent. Frying Friday, Fire Friday, Fire Day, Fry Day. The day everyone will fry. Yes, go get food. Yes, if you are hungry, I strongly suggest nourishment. And of course hydration. I'm always hydrated. I might have to go downstairs to fill up my water. I can't believe I forgot to fill it up. How silly of me. Flaming Friday. I'm flaming. I lived 2 years of the Plague Inc. Not interested in going back. But here's the thing, it's on the opposite side. We're the plague. That doesn't make it any better. Simulation games are so fun. Oh, there we go. Oh, yo, so one of the weekend things I'm going to is a Christmas dinner. I say in quotation marks because it's still November. But we're doing a sort of what is it called? Like White Elephant. That one game, it's like Secret Santa, but instead of like having a specific person you're buying for, you just buy a gift and then put in like the pile, and then you can like pick a gift and then steal it from another person if you want their gift. Is it called White Elephant? I don't remember. But initially I got this, what is this called? I have the box over here. Diffuser. I got an aroma diffuser because I was like, why not? Sounds generic enough. But then I saw another gift and I was like, no. The aroma diffuser, it's all right. What's even better is a something I like to call a karaoke mic with like a speaker inside with Bluetooth connectivity. Like it's so good. I saw it and I was like, okay, never mind, forget the diffuser, this is the gift I gotta go for. Like this is this is the present. I still have to wrap it up though. I'll probably have to do that after I end stream. Ugh, I don't want to wrap presents. I'm not good at wrapping presents. Why does wrapping paper exist? Why can't we just use bags and tissue paper and call it a day? Ugh. I mean, I could wrap a present if you asked me to. If you would like it done well, I would suggest you ask someone else. Yeah. It's just Black Friday. No. That only happens once a year. I'm not making that a weekly thing. No, thank you. Like, to be fair, Black Friday, it's more annoying than it is terrifying up here in northern Canada land, simply because we don't celebrate Thanksgiving now. So basically Black Friday is just, hey, America's having sales, let's have sales too. Because a lot of the companies are American that come over to Canada and they're like, you know, we're having sales because our American company is having sales, why not? So it's not as scary. I mean, there are, you know, big sales and people get kind of a little too gung-ho about them, but not to the point where you see stories about it on the news. We don't get to that point. Actually, I think there was one this one video I remember. It was like it was a Best Buy that was opening at like 6 a.m. or something, and it was like people were just walking in so nicely. Everyone who was lined up, they're just walking in so nicely and slowly and one by one, and all the employees are just clapping as they're walking in, and it's just so peaceful. And then you look at like any other Black Friday whatever video horror story and you're like, wow. Now that could have been just like one of the many places that was like, you know, I don't think that should be taken as like, oh, it's not bad up here. I'm sure it could be, but definitely to a lesser degree. Definitely to a lesser degree, I would say. But yeah, I literally woke up this morning and I had 10 emails in my inbox, and I'm like, what's going on? And it's like, Black Friday sale, Black Friday sale, Black Friday sale. I'm like, all right, I forgot. Ugh. And it's also like, I know like it only happens like the Friday after Thanksgiving, but because it happens so late this year, it's literally a month until Christmas. I just realized, and now I'm low-key freaking out because I've only bought presents for one person in my family, and the rest I have no idea what to get. Absolutely none. Zero idea on present buying, and I have no hope. Just no hope. I was gonna say I have no idea, but I already said that and it just kind of led to no hope. I have no hope. Yay. Want to relive 2020 to 2021? Want to be the big C19? Well, you can! We're just one easy payment of... How much was the game? Hold on. Of $5.77 Canadian! Now, until November 29th, and then it'll go back to being... $10.99 Canadian. I don't know how much that would be in US or other conversion dollars. I'm assuming it's probably like $6 US. Just purely guessing. Just purely guessing. Oh my gosh. I'll get weep stuff and see who chooses it. I'll learn who I can make secret friends with. No, for real though. Okay, so the other weekend thing that's happening is this is gonna shock you guys, I know, but I just ask that you be sitting when I tell you this. This is you know, some pretty shocking news. I have friends at work. I know. Cue the gasps, cue the shock and awe. But no, actually, I've somehow made friends at work, and I'm like, whoa, this is really cool. And we've decided to all congregate at my house on Sunday. And I'm like, wow, this like almost never happens. So I'm low-key terrified because like they are aware that I like anime. They are not aware that I have a 6-tier shelf, 6-shelved shelf full of anime merchandise, mostly of one specific boy band project. They are not aware of that, and I'm terrified for them to know. I don't want them to know. I will barricade my room if I have to. I cannot let them see that. And they're just like they think I'm like a low-key casual anime fan. Also because I just don't talk about it. But I mean, I have a video game character backpack. I have a VTuber keychain on said video game backpack. Like, I'm very low-key because that's all I can be outside of my home. And here, I'm an absolute weeb. I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna try and conglomerate like a bunch of different adjectives, but then my brain just kind of farted and was like, no. I'm a mess. I am a mess. So if they see this, I am fairly certain their opinion of me is going to change slightly. I think they'll still, you know, not hate me, but I will be surprised if they don't look at that and they'll be like, concerned. I think they'll at least be a little concerned. I wouldn't blame them either. Oh god. Like, okay, I brought a piece of anime merchandise with me on Halloween, but that's like the extent of it. Like, that's the extent of it. They don't know how deep it goes. They don't know how deep in the rabbit hole I am. They have no idea. They don't know I'm literally being an anime boy on the internet right now. That's how much they don't know. And I'm like, I don't know if I can tell you guys. Like, we're getting closer, but I don't know if we're at that level yet. Like, you know, like, that's... Like, I would have to trust you with my life if I was gonna tell you that I was a VTuber. Like, I'm just saying. So... Oh my god. Anime boy is better, TBH. I mean, well, you know, anime boy friends. I mean, as I am right now, I am an anime boy, and perhaps maybe I could make friends with other anime boys. Maybe. Nah, that's too much work. That's too hard. That's too scary. Other people are scary. I say that, but I desperately want more friends. Or at least just not more friends, but like, you know, a couple of good friends to be like, you know, I see them and I'm like, hey, how's it going? And we like, you know, shoot the shit, we just talk it out and just, you know, have a good grand old time. Like, I mean, I've got like a couple of like good friends in like the VTuber community at least, but like, I don't know, I still feel like feel like a fish out of water. Like there's just like, I feel like I'm back in high school, if that makes sense. I've got like my couple good friends, but then the rest I'm like, I don't even know how to approach you. Like I try and like my efforts are not that great. But it takes me so much courage to even do those like, you know, minimal reaching out to people. It's like, oh, how do I do it? Like yeah. I haven't quite cracked that nut yet. I don't know how it works. I don't know how socializing works. I don't know if I ever really will, to be perfectly honest. They're good friends, they'll support it. That's true. That's true. They could be like my parents and be like, yeah, we support you and what you want to do, but also make sure you have a good paying job. Oh, man. They're like, as long as you can pay your bills, you can do whatever you want, but you gotta make sure you get that job first. And I'm like, I'm trying. Oh lordy, I'm trying. Yeah, they make look at you all weird, make excuses, but one will linger and after everyone's gone, reach into her package, show your signed copy of AA side. Imagine. I've always like thought of the possibility, like what if someone I've known off of like Twitter, who I've like engaged with multiple times in regards to like AA side from Argonava stuff, someone I know in real life, and like I've met them before, and I know them online, but I don't know that they're the same person. And then all of a sudden one day, just a revelation happens, and I'm like, "You're that person?" And they're like, "You're that person?" Like that actually, that something like that kind of happened, sort of ish. Back in 2019, so I was in Japan then, and I just gone to Second Live, and there was like a couple people that like I was, you know, gonna meet up with just because they were also gonna be there, and I was like, oh my gosh, let's meet up. So I did end up meeting them, and then I ended up meeting someone else who I initially wasn't meeting up with, but like I knew them, and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I know you, and we started talking, and then they asked like, oh, who am I? Like, what's your Twitter? And I was like, oh, Storiesofstars, and they're like, oh wait, I know you. I'm like, oh no, that doesn't sound good. They meant it in a good way, but when they said that, I was like, oh no. How do they know me? Oh no, what did I do? But yeah, that was fun. I miss 2019. 2019 was like my peak year. I'm gonna be real. Like, I mean, I'm doing great things right now, but 2019, like, I was on top of the world, guys. Like, on top of the world, you're with me, not alone. I will share my heart and soul. Hey. But yeah, no, 2019 was great. One day I will get back to Japan and I will relive that amazing year, that amazing month that was December 2019. I should do that actually. Maybe next year, maybe next December. I don't know if they'd be holding a live then, but if Argonauts does end up holding some kind of live show in 2023 of December 2023, mayhaps I will try and go to that one. I don't know if that will be possible, but I'm just gonna throw it out into the universe and see if it sticks. We'll see. We shall see. I have a solution. Tax evasion. The solution to end all solutions, my dude. The problem is, my dad, he would 5,000% report me to the what is it called, the CRA? I'm like, it's not the IRS, that's American. But I think it's the CRA. He would for sure report me to the CRA if I did not do my taxes. Any child of his who does not do their taxes is no child of his. No, I'm kidding. No, but seriously, like, he was the one that used to do all of our taxes before we started doing our own taxes, so he's on top of that. He would like make sure I'm doing my taxes. My job should be to be online and talk to my cute constellation. You know what? You're absolutely right. Now, if only I had one. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You guys are adorable. I'm just a silly little guy. Come on, it's almost my birthday. You wouldn't hurt me, right? Man of culture, more like man of cults. I mean, like, I've been wanting to get back to Cult of the Lamb. I forgot what it was called, but yeah, I wanted to get back to that and see if I can finally beat that freaking heretic that I can't seem to beat. Even though he's a freaking coward, he keeps. I need to get good. I need more health. I need better weapons. I need to learn how to play the game. I need a new controller. Maybe that's what I'll ask for Christmas and or my birthday. My mother keeps asking me what I want, and I'm like, I have no idea. Like, I cannot think of. Now here's the thing: there are things that I want. Okay, let's think of this like as a Venn diagram. One circle is things that I want. The other circle is things that my mother can get. What's the overlap? Very, very little. Maybe like a smidge of overlap. And I cannot think of what that overlap is. There's probably only a small amount of something that would be able to satiate both circles, and I'm not sure what that would be. So I have not given an answer. Justice asked if I wanted money, and I'm like, I'm not gonna say no to that. So I don't know. Well, we shall see. I'm not gonna be here for my birthday anyway, so who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Man transforms into a lamb. No, don't make me into a marketable, cute character. No. Oh wait, this is actually isn't so bad. I like this. Life is good. Hi. What's with the hostility? I've never been anything but positive and supporting to you. You just said earlier I need platforming skills for Terraria. My guy. Hello, welcome. Thanks so much for joining. Yes, it is I, Novels and Novas. What's up? Whew, that was a lot of talking. Just gonna check the social medias. I will say, Twitter isn't dead yet. Twitter is still working to some degree, so that's good, I think. Maybe. I haven't heard anything else about Twitter passing away anytime soon, so I mean, I'm not mad about that. But I will say I'm a little on edge. Still just like waiting for the day I wake up and like Twitter's like gone. Like I try to like open the app and it just crashes immediately. Like I'm still waiting for that day. I don't know when it's coming, but I hope it doesn't come because that'd be really annoying. Get glass cannon fleece and get cursed with arrow that chases them. Spam the curse button, kill them with that in less than 1 minute. Wow! Okay. Nice. I think I need to get more of those, like, what is those, the weird, like, red crystal things. I think I need to get 2 more pieces or something to be able to unlock another fleece. But okay, I might keep that in mind if I can get far enough. Yeah. They got the same voice. I love it. You know what's funny? Like, Lansbury Arthur, like the voice actor for Felix, his first ever role, what was it in? I can't remember the character's name, but it was in Starmue. It was an anime that came out in 2016, I think, or 2015, and somewhere in that time. And I think it was 2015 actually. And it was like a I wouldn't say it's an idol anime. It was like a music anime. It was about like a school with like music people. It was more like a musical type show, if anything. But apparently that was his very first role, and I watched that show just because I was like, oh, this looks interesting. Cute boys, music, singing. Why not? Let's see what it's about. And honestly, I would have not known that was his first role. Like even back then, like his first role, his singing was phenomenal. His voice acting so good. Like from the get-go, like amazing. And now here he is. He's like being a legend, like just straight up a legend. I'm like, this man's. Thank you for all you do. Bless your soul, Lounsbury Arthur. I also love looking back when he wasn't blonde, and now looking at him with like his long hair and like his long bleached hair and stuff. Like it's just like, oh, it warms my heart. So good, so good. I love it. We're on the final, but wow. Look at you go, man. I'm hoping Twitter will be fine. Like, I would love to see like an article just pop up being like, hey, that dude ended up selling Twitter for like $1 million. Yay. Like whatever happened with Tumblr. When I heard about that, I laughed so hard. Like that was the funniest thing I've ever heard. Like, imagine acquiring Tumblr of all things, and then losing so much money on it that you just have to sell it again because like you can't keep it as like a profitable asset. It just keeps declining in value. Oh my god! Like, I wonder who bought it. Who bought not Twitter? Who bought Tumblr? Was it the same guy that like started it? Did he sell it? Is he still part of Tumblr? Like, what exactly is going on with Tumblr management? Do I even want to know? But like, what's going on? Like, I know Tumblr sort of kind of revived a little bit because of, you know, all the Twitter stuff going on, but like, what is happening exactly with it? Like, I haven't been on Tumblr in like a hot decade. Not decade, but like it's been a while. It's been a while. Like I remember I had like a very active Tumblr page, like way back when I was in the Cardfight Vanguard fandom. I had a Tumblr and I was thriving. Back then, when the times were simpler, I was into Cardfight Vanguard, Uta no Prince-sama, other random obscure anime that I can't remember at the time. You know, those were like the 2 main things I was really into. I think there was that one Magical Boy anime, but it was like the parody one. It was like the Magical Earth High Defense Club Love, whatever that was. I was into that one too. That was really funny. I didn't really care for the sequel. I watched like 1 episode and I was like, that's whatever. The first season is the best. I think they should just stop there. Like, they didn't need to make it into like a series. Like, I mean, I don't mind if they did, but like, I don't really care, to be perfectly honest. Well, I import Argonavis wafers. What's an Argonavis wafer? Can I have one? Can I have like 5? That sounds delicious. I'm thinking of like wafers and like, you know, like the wafer cookies. But you're probably insinuating something else, some other kind of wafer, in which case I don't know. That's a good question. You want to get my channel nuked so you won't say it? Bless your soul. I appreciate that. Actually, the silver lining to all this, you know, my chat not showing up on my overlay, even if, you know, if something happens to the chat, it doesn't show up on the screen, at least. That doesn't help that it, you know, it will show up in you know, the chat box, but it won't show up on the screen, so that's nice, I guess. Fun fact, chunky Kit Kats exist. Yes! Yes, they do. I don't care for them as much as regular Kit Kats. I know they're like, it's the same chocolate, the same wafers, but like, it's too much. It's too much chocolate on top of the wafer. I don't like how tall it is. I like it, you know, thinner, and I like, you know, just being a heathen, unwrapping the plastic and just biting into it. Like, that's perfectly fine. If I do it with the chunky Kit Kat, it's only the one thing, so it doesn't matter. It's like, what's the point of making people upset if I can't do it? They also have like the gooey Kit Kats out now. I haven't tried those because I haven't seen them anywhere. I just see the commercials and it's like, it looks delicious, but I can't find any of them. How am I supposed to try it if I can't find any of them? And meanwhile, I find like random other candies that like I didn't know existed until I go to like my local drugstore and see them there, and I'm like, what is this? Like, literally literally around Halloween, I saw that they had Reese's peanut butter cups, but they had green bottoms on them. Very suspicious. I still bought them. They tasted the same. They just were green on the bottom. I mean, I'm not sure how thematic those were supposed to be, given that they were Halloween edition Reese's, but I mean, they still tasted like regular Reese's, so I mean, it's not like the worst thing ever. It's like, it's the same as a regular Reese peanut butter cup. You just have a suspicious green bottom on it. Like, do better, Reese's. Do better. And again, they probably had like, you know, shapes or something different for like the mini, like, trick-or-treat ones. I just got like the 3-sleeved ones. 3-piece in a sleeve. That one. The one that kind of looks like a chocolate bar, but it's just the 3 cups. That's the one I got. So, I don't know. It was weird. It was very weird. Have I ever heard of Madness Combat? I have not. I'm assuming based on the game name, or on the name that it is a game, and it has combat and some form of madness. And if it doesn't, that's embarrassing. Kit Kats were perfect as is. You don't need to improve on it. Exactly. Like, I find that there are so many things that are like, you know, they have like this really good thing, this really good product, this really good idea, and then they keep trying to add on to it and add all these little extra bells and whistles, and it's like, you don't need that. Like, it's just, as it is perfect. You had the winning combination. You don't need to make it. It's like, you know, when you're like, if you're ever like the artist struggle of like, you know, adding colors, and then you're like, oh, maybe I want to add these extra things in, and then you do, and then it just looks bad, and you're like, dang, I shouldn't have added those in. Or like, if you're ever cooking, and you've got like a pretty like good blend of spices, and you're like, maybe I'll add something else into it, and then you do it, and you're like, I just ruined the whole flavor blend. I just ruined it. Like, I remember I made onion dip, and I, for some stupid reason, added Italian seasoning to the onion dip, and it totally threw off the entire flavor of the dip, and I was so mad. I was like, why did I do that? It was perfect. And then I added something stupid. Yeah, don't add Italian seasoning to your onion dip unless you just want it to taste like ranch dressing. Like, don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like, if you're getting onion dip, you're getting onion dip for the onion, not to make it taste like ranch. I mean, ranch is fine. I love ranch with a good chicken nugget or some fries. But if I want onion dip, I want it to taste like onions and not ranch dressing. And especially not ranch and onions. That's just weird. Tiny Shoe cosplaying his Edna mode. Oh my god, could you imagine? But he doesn't have the hair for it anymore. He doesn't. He's lost his bob cut, darling. I thought that would be hilarious. If a tree falls in the forest, did it actually fall? Depends if anyone was there to see it. And even if not, who's to say? How much can you trust someone's word if they just say a tree fell? How trustworthy would that person be? Do they have a history of lying about trees falling? Are they a professional tree watcher? Do they just know the vibes of the forest? Are they one with the forest that they know when a single tree has fallen? That's the question we must ask ourselves. How much are we willing to trust? And yeah, the chat box is not showing up today. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. Every time I think I've solved it, it just throws me through another loop. It's very, very odd. I don't quite get it. It's like, I know it's working because like I can test stuff on the overlay. Like, let me see if I can do it. If it'll show up. So there's a button on like the overlay. It's called like emulate. So I can like, you know, bring up like the alerts and stuff from this. Like I'm just gonna say, you know, a random, you know, just a random thing. Like, see, like it shows up there, it's working, but it just doesn't want to show up in the chat. And just to clarify, no, someone did not just tip me $50. I wish, but no. No, that was of my own doing. I did not get money. I just want to clarify that. I mean, there is a link to donate, but like no one actually donated that. That was me. But yeah, the overlay is working, but for some reason it doesn't want to show up the chat. I don't get it. I truly don't get it. Like, I don't understand. Why? What do you want from me, chat? Overlay chat, not you guys. You guys are great. You guys are fantastic. There is a Madness combat game called Project Nexus. Ooh, interesting. Sounds very intriguing. Green tea Kit Kats exist, but you have to import from Japan. Actually, there are like a few stores around me that sell green tea Kit Kats. I don't think they're as good as like the legit green tea Kit Kats, but I mean they're still there. But like when I can get them from Japanese import stores, oh, chef's kiss, so good. Like I don't like white chocolate, but that I will make an exception for green tea Kit Kats. Because like if you add green tea to chocolate, like. Actually, I don't know. Would that be good? Green tea with like milk chocolate. I don't think I've ever seen that flavor combination before. I'll have to backlog that, see if I can try it later. Intriguing. Is it a social experiment? I'm just thinking, why would they think? What would they think if I take the screenshot away? Yeah, this is all just a ruse planted by me. Guys, let's be real. Let's be real for a second. Am I smart enough to be able to construct that? Unless I'm just saying that to throw you guys off. Or I'm just saying that to be a funny little guy. I don't know. Will we ever know? Who can you trust? The trust all over again. Sweet and sour. Let me think. Sweet and sour. I don't usually go for it. If there's like a sauce option for sweet and sour, if there's like something else, I'll definitely choose something else. I don't think I've ever really had like a taste for sweet and sour sauce, like as a flavor combination. Hell yeah, I love like sweet and sour things. Like, oh, I love sour candy, so good. But like sweet and sour sauce, like in a savory kind of sweet, savory, sour type of thing, like not really my go-to ever. But like, I don't think I hate it. I don't have an aversion to it. It's just not something I go for. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Because I don't think I have like, I don't have like a strong opinion on it. If only because I don't really go for it. If that makes any sense. Chat box is overrated. Yeah. Yeah, who needs to see the chat on screen? Who needs to see your own comments on the screen? Psh, what? What? She was a Nicki Minaj bob cut area. I don't keep up with Nicki Minaj at all, so I'm just gonna take her word for that. Just gonna imagine she was a mini Nicki Minaj. That's cursed. That's hella cursed. Green tea with chocolate vlogo. Vlogo? What's a vlogo? That's a fun word to say. Vlogo. Vlogo, vlogo, vlogo. 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 Hotel? Trivlogo. Oh, excuse me. Oh. You went from coconut head to normal boy. He's a real boy now. Look, I'm a real boy now. We all know Stories is just a persona. Like, seriously, no living human being could be that bad at video games or tragically illiterate or forgetful, but she pulled it off, the deception, so well. I don't know if I should be, I don't know if I should be offended or take that as a compliment. I'm truly at a loss of words right now. You've stunned me. I don't know how I continue. How do I come back from this? How do I carry on? Oh my god. Did I ever finish my story about the diffuser? So I think I talked about the other gift that I got, but I never talked about the diffuser. Because what I wanted to lead into that was, like, I got a new gift, and then I ended up keeping the diffuser. I just looked at it and I was like, wait a minute, did I not finish that story? But yeah, so I have a diffuser now. It's very tiny. It's kind of on the cheap side because I think it was maybe only like 30 bucks, but like, you know, it's not bad. I got a scent for it. It's, what is it? It's a flower of some kind. It smells like tea and I love it. Like, it smells like a bubble tea I've had before and I have it on currently. It's great. I have it, the light setting kind of does like a rainbow keyboard type thing. I've got on blue right now because the purple was kind of ugly. It was like really like kind of like fuchsia-y purple and I was like, nah, I don't really care for that. So blue it is. We are a blurple type folk, so blurple it is. Huzzah. I have ramen in the microwave and the plate wasn't in the microwave properly, made a loud noise. Oh no! It just like fall off the bowl or just kind of like popped or something. Like, I find like whenever I put like a plate on top of like a bowl and I'm like microwaving something, like if it gets to like that point where it starts like getting really hot, it'll just kind of start like puffing out like hot air, and it just kind of like the plate will start rattling, and I'll be like, what possessed my pasta? What possessed my mashed potatoes? But it's just hot air. It is literally just the scientific creation from liquid turning into gas and escaping, because it's like, you can't keep me here. I can expand further than you could ever keep me in. So, to gas, I wish to reach out as far as you can. Just take the compliment. But how can I when he's torn down my entire being? If that's not me, then who am I? You're low-key making me have an identity crisis. Could you imagine if this was all just like a facade? This was all just like a character I was playing? I wish I could be, you know, competent outside of my life. I wish that was who I was, a competent, articulate, skilled person. Unfortunately, this is what you get. This is what you're stuck with. Oh god. You've typed this with your nose. Good job. Your nose is very punctual. Punctual? Is that the word? No, that means on time. Your nose is good at spelling things. Good job. Speaking of illiterate. Oh, excuse me. Oh wow, it's been over an hour and a half. Okay. I might actually shut things down a little sooner. I need to wrap my present before I forget, before I don't have access to the wrapping paper, because I believe it's in my parents' closet and I need to get it without waking them up and being like, stories, novels, whoever you are, what are you doing? What are you doing? The beach set, when the beach set in AA side was like, we're going to give these boys more clothes. We're all just looking at each other over the internet, just being like, what? I remember seeing one comment, it was so funny. It was someone, I think I was fairly acquainted with them at one point, but they said, I'm like, they shared the images of like one of the beach events, or both of them actually. I think there was like 2 beach events, and they were like, I am fairly certain that no one on the AA side art team is attracted to men. And I cried. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? I mean, like the boys still look good, but they were wearing like 2-3 layers each. Like, I was stunned. Like, I was actually stunned. You know, the most skin that we've gotten from these boys is literally the design reveals from AGF. Like, that's literally, like, I'm not kidding. I'm being 100% serious. We have seen more shoulder from those design reveals than any card that has ever come out from AA side. And that is sad. That is absolutely sad. Oh my god. I just find that very funny. It's like one of the funniest revelations I've ever come to. There's a cursed video of someone putting peeps in the microwave. Oh my gosh! Oh, I can imagine it now. It's like those soap videos where people put like bars of soap in and it just kind of like bubbles up and then like kind of just stays in that bubbled state, and they're like, wow, soap clouds! And it's like, I don't think that's how soap works. I'm just gonna put that out there. I don't think that's how that works. Like, Novels doesn't have a beach parka asset? Joke's on you. I don't. This is the only clothing I own. What? You think I have assets? What? What are you talking about? You crazy. You wild. I'm not to that point where I can have my own assets. That's just not how it works. I'm sorry, my dude. I would love to have my own assets for that. Unfortunately, I'm poor and I'm not popular. So there's no one out there being like, hey, I made this for if you want to use it. No, I'm gonna work my way up to maybe possibly having that as a future. I don't know. I'm not expecting it, but I mean, if it happens, like, I will graciously accept. But that's not the point. The point is, I don't have those assets to be like, hey, look at me, I'm on the beach. I've got a coconut in my hand. Like, that's not where I am at in my life. And that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm okay with floating in the starry night sky as I am without my chat on the screen. Eat words to win? All right. Oh, I don't have any words around here. Shoot. Oh, wait, actually I have letters. I have I have a chart of many letters that I was supposed to do for vision therapy exercises, but since have not because the vision therapist never got back to me. So I just kind of stopped practicing it. But yeah, let me read them out for you. OFNPVDTCHEYBAK. O, not A, there's no baka in there. EZLRXETHWFMBKAP BXFRTOSMVC RAD, very rad, VSXPET PET. Oh, MPOEANCBKF CRGDBKEPMA FXPSMAR DLG Boom! I did that with minimal screw-ups. Minimal. 8 hours storage sleeping ASMR. Oh god. No. I was actually thinking about doing another ASMR at some point. The one thing though is that my computer is so loud with its fans. If I take off the sound reduction, like the background noise reduction that I have on here so you can't hear the fan, you're gonna hear it, obviously. But if I don't, it's a lot harder to hear what I'm actually doing for ASMR stuff. Because the sounds are a lot quieter, right? It's just like, oh, it's so frustrating because it's like I don't know, I can't figure out how to get the sound quality to be better. It saddens me. It saddens me. Gives them clothes and they said no shoulders but yes legs. No basically no upper body. You can get the forearms, maybe some elbows. Knees are okay, but heaven forbid thighs. No. We did it, guys! There's someone that doesn't know that I'm Canadian! I've done it! Yes, I am Canadian, Alan. I am Canadian. Wait, you're Canadian? Always have been. Oh my god, I've done it. I've convinced someone that I wasn't Canadian up until this moment. I've done it, guys! We did it! ASMR screaming into the mic. You mean like this? Is this relaxing? Are you having a good time? Maybe my compressor is bringing that down a little bit. Hopefully. I don't want to blow out your guys' ears. That's not a nice thing to do, Novels. No, don't do that. I'm just joking. Unless. Oh, much louder. Like this? Like this? Maybe my compressor is bringing this down. Maybe it's gotten worse or better. I don't know. Maybe I'll listen back to this and I'll hate myself. I've turned up my mic gain all the way up on my my preamp thing. It's all the way up on OBS too. So I have no idea actually how terrible this is. Maybe it's not bad. Maybe I should listen to it. Hold on. Completely peaking the audio. Oh god, it sounds so crunchy. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna put it back. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. I'm not gonna subject you guys to that. Perfect. Good job. Thank you. I worked hard for that. I did not. I turned a dial. Oh god. I've subjected you all to the worst thing I've ever done. Well. If I did sleep talk, that would be pretty impressive. If I sleep talked about the From Argo Boys, that would be very impressive. I have had dreams about them before, for sure. I couldn't recall any of them to you, but I'm fairly certain that I've had dreams about them. I wish I could be one of those people that recalls their dreams. Because I just wake up and I'm like, I knew exactly what I was doing and I woke up and it was all gone. What did I just do? I swear I knew what I was doing. Like, I would love to be able to just retell my dreams as if it just kind of, you know, they just happened. Like it was just my daily life, you know? That'd be so great. I sounded like a bird when I laughed. Caw. Bird. Bird noises. Insert bird noises here. Caw. Okay, let me just clarify something here. When I first read that, the font was so freaking tiny and so pixelated, it looks like an M, not an H. And I'd never seen it before. I was like, oh, is this some like weird like artifact something or other? And it was an artifact of sorts, but I didn't realize it was an H. It was supposed to be a hand axe, not a mandax. I'm like, what's a mandax? And yes, that does make more sense when you realize it's hand axe, not mandax. But still, I don't know things about games. So when I see things, I like to take them at face value because I'm like, what else do I know? What more do I know? Like, for all I know, this could be correct. But apparently not. Apparently sometimes I need to, you know, think. I need to think a little bit more and be like, no, is this really what it is? Do you think maybe you should try reading that again? Maybe just maybe. Just want to, you know, take a look at that again, just to make sure that that's what you're thinking and not you're not thinking about it wrong. Maybe, like, you know, you know. Well, apparently I didn't realize that at the time. Look, I can't excuse my past actions. They happened and we gotta deal with it, okay? We gotta deal with what's happened. All right, well, you know what? As they say, quit while you're ahead, and I've fallen a bit behind, so I'm gonna quit while I'm here before I get even more behind. So I'm also really tired, so I'm gonna stop the stream. But this was lovely. Despite the roasting, it was lovely. I had a great time. Hopefully tomorrow I can get the chat to work, but then again, it's gonna be on. I'm gonna be playing a Switch game, so who knows? The chat never wants to show up on that one, like almost never, and it makes me sad. But regardless, thank you everybody so much for joining. It's been a pleasure as always. Hydrate. I was gonna say more things, but water. I need more water. I don't have more water. I need more water, guys. I need to hydrate, and you should too. Hydrate. And take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your day. Possibly start to the weekend if it is either far ahead into the future or you're up at an ungodly hour, in which case please go to bed after this. Please. Do it for me. And not for me. Do it for your illiterate star stories. Please. Oh, regardless, from my heart to yours, until we meet again, bye-bye. Wink. Oh, I'm gonna figure out when I'm gonna play Plague Inc. Novels is going to destroy the world before the month is up. Novels will destroy the world. You can bet on it.